Welcome back to Let's Talk Temple. Today we want to take a moment to clear up some confusion surrounding the parking signage that was recently installed in downtown Temple. First things first, the city is removing those signs. The signs were unfortunately installed in error and prematurely as part of a long-term infrastructure plan tied to our downtown parking master plan, which started back in 2021. The intent was to prepare early for future demand as downtown continues to grow.
I feel like from a local business owner, there's been good communication. Still places to improve, absolutely. There's always ways to improve that. But I think at least by having that plan up front, that you can start that process of how do I put in the infrastructure, how do I then put in the communication plan, and I think that I have confidence that the city is going to be able to pull that off.
But we also recognize that installing the signs when we did caused understandable confusion, and we apologize for that.
Change is hard for businesses, change is hard for residents, change is hard for everybody, but you know, with proper communication and understanding of the policies and these changes, most things can be planned for and beneficial and positive in the end.
So let us be clear, there is no change to current downtown parking enforcement, there is no active paid parking program, and there is no enforcement timeline in place for that program.
Nothing major is going to change in the immediate future. I think that it's easy to get confused when things change, but that we can rest assured that everything's just going to kind of stay the same for now.
Before any final decisions are made about future parking management strategies, we want to hear from you. That means gathering input from downtown businesses, employees, residents, and visitors. Public feedback will be an important part of the review process to ensure any future approach reflects the needs of our community.
I think right now we do have that infrastructure for that quick parking. I'd say our capacity that we're at right now still allows for parking very close to these businesses that require that in and out. But at the same time, I feel like the city and the community has been progressive in saying, let's put in some infrastructure that allows for servicing those personas that are going to be here for a while with our 2 parking garages. You know, so you've got employees that are working down here that are going to be down for a while. They've got accessible parking that's safe, that's, you know, climate, I mean, it's not climate controlled, but it's covered so that you don't have cars baking in the sun all day, and that do allow for those people that need to get into some of those places quickly to be there, while the more long-term personas are in these parking garages.
I do believe that the long-term parking plan will ultimately help all of businesses in downtown in that the turnover for vehicles will increase and the in-the-door customers will improve, just from a perspective of being able to accommodate folks that are there for long-term or short-term. So yes, I think the overall long-term plan is going to be very effective.
This remains a thoughtful, phased effort informed by downtown growth trends. Some infrastructure improvements, like new poles, may continue as part of long-term preparation, but any operational changes will be clearly communicated in advance.
I think that you can't do these types of changes without having years and years of studying and understanding what traffic and flow looks like and what the business needs are. I don't think that you can effectively roll out a plan like this without having lots of time committed to the process.
Downtown Temple is growing, and that's something to be proud of. Planning ahead is part of making sure we support that growth responsibly and sustainably.
Our parking garages are very progressive. If you look at other cities our size, you look at Georgetown, which is another, you know, very successful downtown. They're just putting in their first parking garage now. And I mean, it's a super popular place. It's really fun to go down to. It's very difficult to find parking. They don't have that infrastructure. They weren't as forward thinking. I think we've been really good at being forward thinking with some of that.
Being able to turn people over effectively in an organized way is one of our biggest targets that we can strive for and accommodate all sorts of people coming from different sides of town.
We're committed to transparency, we're committed to listening, and we're committed to getting it right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.